Okay. Yes? Alright. Looks like this might be the second time, hopefully. And that's a nice picture. We are loading in. Actually, a picture of Dana Shepherd. The first time I did Dana Shepherd. Dressed up in the UCA uniform. Standing outside of Mast. That was the first character I created. Alright. Are we all good now? Okay.
That's right! You better run! Here we go! That's to me! Stop moving!
Alright, Dez. Thank you. Hopefully this will work this time. I wish I could build places like this. This place is cool. It's got its own office. Upstairs communications room. Big one and a small one right next to each other. Square. tries to give me an idea to try to build something like this. So it looks like one of those square staircase underneath with like 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the thing on the top? So wrap it around those. It might be possible, I don't know. No. Okay, what is with... Okay. Now, where did I park? On the other side. Of course I did. It's what it looks like with the pieces that we have, right? There's the stair box, right, with the 2 layers. Then it looks like there's square, square, small octagon, hallway. Another square on this side. So that's the stairway right there. Square, square, so 2 stacked square. So it's not an octagon, it's not a big octagon. It's actually the stairway with a door at the bottom. Lift it up. Then it's two squares on what looks to be the right side of it. Square in front. On the top. So that's the bottom right there. So these would be on top of that. So 1, 2. Another square over here. And another square that extends outward. So that could be like military. 2 more squares on top. Make the doorway up there. Hallway. So there's 2 hallways, octagon, small octagon, and a door. And another square in the back. So there's 2 squares there. Okay. It might be possible. Hey, sweetie. Gives me an idea on how to do something similar to that with the current pieces. Without adding mods. Now, if you are going to do mods, and I've probably beaten this drum a couple of times, look for the ones that say achievement friendly. That way it doesn't mess up your save. The ones that don't say achievement friendly, your save is going to have creations next to it. Sweet. Maybe. Yes? Possibly? Cool. So you can fast travel while driving. Just not on the same map. No mods, no. Best Edna from Incredibles. No mods, no capes. That's 2 pictures on this run that actually fit the character. Got a shot of the Normandy right there. Excellent.
We should steer clear of the Freestar Embassy.
Hey, what can I do for you?
I'm not sure I'm welcome there.
Good to know. Oh, you have no monies. This place has no money. In that case, we will leave. Did I just say monies as if like I was a kid? What?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
It's just a lack of You're willing to change if it affects their life, right?
Ah. I gotta be aware of that. I'm an adult, damn it.
Hope you're fine. If it belongs on your ship, then... Oh, please, take a look.
Alright. No titanium.
Appreciate the business.
Selling art is a bit of an art itself.
Sure hope your day's going as well as mine is.
Okay. Fair enough. He has no creds. No credits. You're gonna make me walk all the way in there.
I'm on tax duty tomorrow. Can't wait.
I've heard some hostile camps were wiped off the map by you. I wish there were more good people like you out there.
I've got room in my pack if you can't carry all of that.
Being maintained at 90% or higher. I'm sure we have anything you might need. Welcome to UC Distribution. Something I can do for you? Yes, of course. Please.
Okay. That should be enough.
Back to it then.
I've met so many interesting people from working
Yeah. Call
the
the free.
distribution center.
Now, if we head over to back to the spaceport, get back to the Normandy, and try to build that second base, then we'd be able to switch out companions until we can get to our next leadership. Now, the second base will probably be fairly small because it's just used to switch out people.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Okay, here we go. We're just gonna keep running. Take a little damage.
Yeah?
Nice day, huh?
We're gonna go ahead and save. Make sure that took. Okay, it did. Another shot of the Normandy.
This seems like a good place to resupply.
Hey Marty, how you doing? Welcome aboard as always. Doesn't seem to be a way to do it the way they did it. All right. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, crap. There we go. Okay. Ezekiel will stay on the Normandy. Let's move. And then move. Where are you? Okay. There we go. Beautiful. All right. I guess they need beds, don't they? Can I make beds? Do I have enough to make beds? Nope. I can make sleeping bags. Yeah, make a couple of futons. There. Now we can move on to the other part. Now that we can switch out. Now. Okay, so I need outpost management. Additional crew can be assigned at outpost. So I need to start ranking this up. So to get there, I need at least five more in charisma. So that's gonna be 1 right there. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that'll be enough. I'll do it. I don't have to worry about eating and prime so much. Well, let's get back to the space station. Unless I can find my ship from where I'm at. Oh, I can't. Carrying too much. Son of a bitch.
Do you need some? I bet you're glad to have me now, huh?
Okay, I can move again.
I'd be happy to catch up later.
Now let's do something more crazy. Let's take off. Let's go deep cover. Navigation data, navigational map.
Welcome, Captain. We've been expecting you. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Sounds good.
Hello again.
Very good to see you.
Yeah, boss?
Let's see, is there anything to drop off right now? Actually, I could probably... Alright, hang on. Oh, that's not how that's supposed to be. I'll have to lock this up.
Howdy, Skipper.
It is good to see you.
Something on your mind?
Alright, now that we're a little bit easier, still have too much to carry. I doubt there's a shop inside. Right.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander? Of course. If you'd follow me, please. So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn. That must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Howdy.
Now what kind of trouble are we gonna get into?
Yes?
Hello.
Pardon?
I'd like to brief you on the mission, so please, pay attention. Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC SysDev. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer. Excellent. Then let's get right to it, shall we? This is the Operations Center of the UC Vigilance. SysDev's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
You're gonna need more than one ship to take them down.
Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application.
You want me to play
Getting
double agent?
inside is going to take some finesse. Let's get one thing straight right now, soldier. I don't care if you're from the Vanguard, the Navy, or the technician that scrapes the carbon scoring of the engine nozzles. In my eyes, your past service no longer matters. You're now an agent of SysDev, meaning that it's my job to keep you alive. I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
In other words, I have to gather data. Point the way. I'll get it done.
Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
Alright, let's get it done.
I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
I'll stay the course.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here. You have your orders.
There she is.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up.
While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
Understand?
Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. Yes, of course. I'm sorry if I brought up any painful memories. Oh, one last thing. A bit of good news, actually. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts. It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Akande's idea. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed. We'll be here if you need us.
Alright. Let's go ahead and switch out people if I can do this properly this time. Now, no, wait.
Okay. Hello? Excuse me.
This way, I think. Yes. A little collision there. There we go. Drop down. Go ahead and nap real quick.
Sure, I would be happy to chat.
What can I do for you, boss?
Alright, let's go grab Sarah real quick. And then we'll go on to the mission. Wait. Where did I put it? Where did I put Sarah? Eden Prime. Gotta run, heading out to BG3. Sweet. I'll see you there. What part of BG3 are you on right now? You taking down the ironworks? My picture of that is how I ended it. See what you guys
Something
got.
you need?
Actually, yes.
Can I help? Yep, here you go. I'm more than ready. Let's go.
Thanks for letting me tag along. Let's catch up soon, huh?
Yep. And you should be heading... Alright. Alright, now... Wait. Hang on. Burden of proof. Proceed to Sidonia. Okay. Yep, I just fast traveled. Alright. That's fine. The armor just looks freaking sick.
Just because the governor's office is right out there on the main level, doesn't mean it's not secure.
look at this place. I can't imagine being cramped down here, choking on the fumes and the dust. No trees, no grass. It's depressing.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that line. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Well, well. It appears she suddenly remembers everything. How nice.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Hey, you looking for anything in particular?
Almost break time.
You can make a real good living working the mines here on Mars.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia... Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
All good.
Yeah, well, she isn't running the show here. I am.
Well, this is utterly ridiculous. Do we really have to jump through these hoops to get what we need from you?
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back.
I'll get it for you.
Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss it. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
Alright, we come down here. A lot of posters, good God. Huh. They have like a ping pong table. Soccer. Dartboard. Weight room. I guess lounge?
Faith in God is what brought us to the stars.
While indulging in alcoholic beverages is not discouraged, operating heavy machinery while under the influence is dangerous to yourself and the...
Something I can help you with?
Please always drink responsibly.
Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? What? Play what games? You're obviously confusing me with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Adler... Oh! Wait! You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay?
Perhaps he's already been through enough.
Holy crap. Really? You'd do that for me? Wow. I don't even know what to say. Thank you. For everything. And don't worry. I'll never borrow anything from Adler again. I promise.
There's something I need to talk to you about. What can I help you with? Ever since we talked about the Battle of Cassiopeia, I can't get what happened out of my mind.
Detonation occurred in 5.
I could tell it was bothering you.
Was it that obvious? Oh, I thought I could handle these memories, but until I return to Cassiopeia, I'll never be able to put this to rest.
Then let me help.
I would like that. Actually, I need that. One problem, though. Pinpointing the crew's shuttle wreckage is going to be like trying to find a grain of salt in a sandbox. I think we need to start by locating my old campsite on Cassiopeia.
All right.
What's there to tell? Still, I'll never forget my finger hovering over that launch button. It turned out that my shuttle had just enough power to allow an emergency landing on the planet's surface. I wouldn't call what I did a soft landing, but thank you all the same.
I'll set a course.
Hold on. I don't know the exact location of my survival campsite. For that, we are going to have to head to Mast and see if we can get the information from my old friend, Admiral Logan.
I sense some tension.
Your instincts are right on target. Logan and I butted heads more than once during my time with the Navigator Corps. We've never seen eye to eye. Look, I hope this isn't asking too much. Last thing I want to do is drag you into some kind of personal crusade. That's why I'm desperate for your help. Truth is, I'm scared. When I set foot on Cassiopeia, I don't know if I'll be able to handle what I find. If I begin to fall apart, I need someone I can trust to hold me together. I know you will. You've always been there when I've needed your help. Why you continue to support me, I'll never understand. I don't know what to say. I've been so busy searching the stars for answers. I've overlooked what's been in front of me all this time. True love. something I've seriously considered sharing with you for a long time. Just not ready. Not yet. Yes. Yes, you're absolutely right. Hey, anyway, I've taken up enough of your... Hopefully, it'll bring me the closure that I've needed.
Okay.
It is now safe.
Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people of YouTube, thank you for hanging out with me twice. With both streams. I hope to fix whatever problem happened with the game. It seems like the game seems to have worked whatever problems it was having out. Anyways, I will be doing videos Tuesday and Wednesday.
The miners
And
pretty
on
much
Thursday,
run the lower
I
levels
will
here.
be doing other streams. Until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and you have been Magical with Launcher Mage. Have a good one. Bye-bye.